Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's Phillies baseball. Next on the show.
Number 39.
Kevin Kiermaier is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. First delivery to him on the way. Shin-Soo Choo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Cesar Hernandez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Grounded to third. Arenado has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Aaron Altair. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success. See what happens when you work fast. You stay.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
35.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, Brad Miller, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Miller.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Russell Martin, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Number 5 is going to have room out there as he puts this. Now to the plate, number 17, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
First baseman.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's in there, 3-1. Now the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Digging in the switch hitter, number 34. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, number 5. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And he takes ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Now at the plate, Andres Blanco. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate. Now batting, Freddie Galvis. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arenado ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll... Now in the box, Colby Rasmus. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Colby Rasmus.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Shot back up the middle. Number 5 is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A called strike over the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Chris Archer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And the Rays are in the hit column. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. 0-for-1 here in the early going. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Under it is the left fielder, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Zach Eflin. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martin has a play. 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Odubel Herrera. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1 strike now from Archer. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Arenado has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Altair.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Archer comes set. 0-1 on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 17. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance. Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Skied into very shallow right. Altair over to his left. 2 down. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is fouled straight back. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that retires the side. At the plate, number 34. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, number 34.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, number 5.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Andres Blanco.
Andres Blanco is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Galvis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the now at the plate.
Leading off
Brad
for the
Miller.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Line drive to left. Number 5 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Colby Rasmus.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now the 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Altair moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Zach Eflin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Pitcher.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Popped in the air back behind short. Escobar is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Archer. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Altair. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready
Number
once
17.
again, number 17. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Now batting. Number 34.
Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Digging in to try it again. Number 5. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Archer comes set. Here's the 1-0. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Third baseman,
Ready for
number
another
4.
shot now. Andres Blanco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in, Eric Hosmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-0.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. Standing in, Brad
Now
Miller.
batting.
It's been an
Second
0 for 2 effort for him to
Brad
this point.
Miller.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This started.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is fouled straight back. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets him to chase one up in the zone, and this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Blanco will put this one away. Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The shortstop. Ready.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The pitcher,
Digging in,
number 56.
Zach Eflin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Freddie Barner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Freddie
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tough slider down low for a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. One there. And now this is going to turn into a triple play. Curtis Levine has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Curtis
Now to the plate, Alcides Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
now batting.
At the plate, Chris Archer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Here's Nolan Arenado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Nolan Arenado.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 17 is there, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for route number 1.
The batter.
In now, Aaron Altair. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here's the 0-1. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Rasmus has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now, number 17. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Kiermaier going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Now in the box, number 34. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Rasmus. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw won't get him. At the plate, number 5.
Number 5.
Archer comes set. First pitch on the way. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with it.
And the throw is in time to get him to. So striding in, Eric Hosmer. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 13, second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Miller.
Brad Miller is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Digging in, Russell Martin. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now batting, Colby Rasmus, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there. It's Trevor Plouffe will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here, down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now digging in, the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. 3-0.
Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants this CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 3-1. Here it is. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Freddie Galvis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Mike Dunn. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Brian Rivera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it. And the Rays have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize.